21-year-old young man by the name of Ervin McKinness from California tweets YOLO about driving drunk and then is dead a few minutes later in a car crash. It's him and 4 of his friends who are also in their 20s.
So he's apparently an aspiring rapper, and he's like, yeah, this is really cool, driving drunk, yeah. Now, it turns out he wasn't driving, but...
It's under investigation whether or not he was driving. The other person in the car that police say might have been the driver is Jonathan Watson. He's 21. They are trying to determine if he was drunk. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions. Obviously, this investigation has to happen, but it would not surprise me if the driver was drunk, right? I mean, usually your friend's not the only one who's hammered and everybody else is sober.
Right. Either way, this tweet gets sent out. Drunk as fuck, going 120 drifting corners. Fuck it, YOLO. YOLO, for those of you not in the know, means you only live once.
Right. It's something. It's a thing that was coined by the rapper Drake.
Right. And unfortunately, that turned out to be too true in this case. And this isn't the only time that he had tweeted about driving drunk. He said driving, tweeting, sipping the cup, and fucking YOLO or whatever the hell that is. I'm turning it up. Oh, fuck YOLO. Sorry. I'm turning it up. Look, it's tragic because they died. 4 people died.
Five people died, including him.
And so, I don't want to make too light of it, but it's at least a good example of why you shouldn't be this painfully stupid.
Yes.
Come on. I mean, first of all, I've driven 120 miles per hour. That was incredibly stupid to begin with. It was legal. It was in Turkey. And it scared me shitless, man. At 120, a slight variation in how you're holding the wheel makes an enormous difference.
I mean, the fact that they all died at the scene besides one of them who ended up dying at the hospital lets you know that this was just like a crazy, out-of-control car.
If you've never driven 120, you don't know. Look, if you crash at 120, I don't know if they have their seatbelts on. If you don't have your seatbelts on, oh, forget it. You got no chance. You're a goner. And so... Now to drive 120 while you're drunk, and then to brag about it and to send out tweets.
Yeah.
Now, man, this is as good an advertisement for don't drive drunk as you could possibly get.
Right, and that's a lot of the reaction that people are having. This one person tweeted, James Sick, I guess is his name, that's what you get for quoting Drake and driving too fast. I think that's a little harsh. His sister has taken over the Twitter account, is kind of defending him and saying, hey, as far as we know, he wasn't the driver, it could have been this other guy. But the point is, I think we can stop criticizing at some point and move forward. They've died. They're not going to learn their lesson. It's too late. But can we talk about YOLO for a second? Because the only time I use YOLO is when I'm doing something bad and I don't want to feel bad about it. Right?
Oh, that's the point,
right?
That's
the whole point.
All right, now we're having a conversation.
Yes, I want to eat a Twinkie, YOLO, whatever. Like, I'm going to have the Twinkie. Like, it's not carpe diem.
Yeah, I have to confess to being a dork. And I didn't know YOLO until I saw this story.
No.
Okay, yeah. But I love YOLO. Like, I jump in it. Like, all of a sudden, I'm all YOLO. Yes. Not like this guy, okay,
this
right?
Is YOLO to the extreme.
But, tomorrow, I'm having French toast, Oreo cookie crumble style, okay? And if somebody asks me, like, hey, what are you doing? I mean, you already have this, and why are you doing that? I'll be like, YOLO.
YOLO.